What is up, everybody? Welcome to the PokéChurch, a place where all are welcome. My name is Marshall, the PokePastor. Today, I am so excited for what we are going to be getting into today. We are unboxing the brand new Pokemon Battle Academy. I am so excited about this brand new product that the Pokemon company is putting out. It is just a new way to teach people to play the trading card game, and it is an actual physical board game, which means it is not those flimsy, let me show you what I'm talking about. Which means it is not those flimsy play mats that you can get with your practice decks or your pre-built decks. It is an actual physical cardboard board game. So let's get into it and let's see what is inside. Shrink wrap. So that is the board game. Looking a little better without the weird shinies. And can't really see. I'm going to angle you up real quick. Pokemon! Ages 6 and up. I am 6 years and older. Therefore, this applies to me. That's how that works, correct? Here's the top of the box. Let me show you on this camera. Pokemon Battle Academy. We got Charizard there. We got Pikachu there. And we got Mewtwo in the background. Trying to find him on the camera. There's Mewtwo right there in the background. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about this. Here is, I'm going to move this out of the way. Here is the board for said board game. Opens up, so I'll show you all one side. It's going to be a duplicate on the other side. So we've got your prize cards that you put out right here. You got what you can do during your turn. We've got your active spot, and of course the spot for your bench, and where you put your deck and your discard pile. This is super awesome, man. Like, this is super firm and super, I don't know if you could hear that in the microphone. ASMR. But it's really well put together and it's pretty solid. So inside it also comes with a Pikachu deck guide, a Charizard deck guide, some damage counters and GX tiles. Those are super cool. I actually don't have any GX tiles yet. An advanced rule book with Mewtwo on the front. So let's just kind of take a look at what we got going inside. Of course, I always got to move my mouse out of the way. Let's look inside this Pikachu deck guide first. Kind of just let y'all read through this. Got the deck list. Setting up the game for play, how the mat works and how that is put together, your first turn. So I am super into the game, the card game, as well as the collecting side of Pokemon TCG, which means this is like a really good product for someone like me. Because, you know, I'm able to bring it wherever I want to go, especially if I'm going to a game night at some friend's house, and you can bring some. It comes with 3 pre-made decks in here, as well as, you know, I have the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee pre-made deck, as well as the deck that I'm building right now. And there's the back of it, Battle Academy logo. And the Charizard deck guide should be pretty much the same information, except the deck list going to be for the Charizard cards. Like, you can just put this in your game bag and bring it to your friend's house, and you can play on an actual hard play mat if you don't have the want to make a custom play mat, and it comes with some decks for you to use. So that's super cool. So here are the more advanced rules. So it's got more of a breakdown of the cards. I would actually almost say start with the advanced rulebook if you actually are wanting to learn how to play the TCG, because it's going to show you what like the EX and what the break is and what the GX is, and what GX attacks are and how you can only use them once. Then it even has some more newer information with the V and V Max cards, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, you know, you can go to the store and you can buy all these pre-made packs. I'd actually probably bring this with my, use this with my youth group. Just bring some pre-made decks, some of the what are they called? It's the ones that actually win competitions, the battle decks or whatever they're called. Get a couple of those, bring the Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, and of course bring the decks that came here in this package, and just let people choose what decks they want to use and see what they can do with it. And it comes with the GX markers, so that's nice if you use GX cards. So those are those. So we're going to move those out of the way, which, by the way, it also comes with a code card. So there's the code card for all of you. Throw that away. And it's also got a really nice sized coin, a really nice sized coin to use for your heads and tails. And just as a comparison, that's the regular size coin that you typically get with TCG products. So let's get into these decks. Let's get into these decks here. Let's start off with the Pikachu deck. So let's see what we got inside of here. We've got a Raichu GX, a Cynthia, Electabuzz. Cynthia is such a useful card. It is going to be a sad day when that cycles out. Oh, cool. So the way that you're able to tell that this deck came from this packaging, this group of cards, is because it's got the little Pikachu there in the corner. That probably is to make it not be able to be used in standard regulation matches. Just because, you know, some of these cards are harder to get than others, so it's kind of cheating to be able to just buy this board game and be able to have access to some of these really good cards. We got that Tauros, Switch. So this is actually a pretty well put together deck, I would say. Just gonna keep going through them here. So let me know in the comments, what do y'all think? Do you think this is a really good board game version of the TCG? Is it a good way to introduce new players to how the game works? Is this something that you would be interested in purchasing even if you know how the game works? I think it's a great thing just to have on the shelf. I could probably play this version of the game with my wife. I was able to convince her to play the Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. I'm not going to rebox that yet, I'm just going to put it to the side. I was able to convince her to play the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee decks with me, but I think, you know, this is a little more advanced version of that. So that's pretty neat. I think it'll be super useful. And yeah, man, just let me know in the comments. What do you think of this? Is this something that you want to buy? Is this something you would buy for your friends or buy for a friend who is wanting to learn the TCG? And also, just so you see, there's the Charizard symbol right there. Oh, and they're numbered. So like, if you look, 23, 22, 21, 20. So I guess you can keep it in order if you want, but you're supposed to shuffle the cards, so the order doesn't really matter. But I guess it's just to make sure that you do actually have all 60 cards. Awesome. And that, last but not least, let's look into that Mewtwo deck and see what we got going on in there. So we've got the Mewtwo GX with the Super Psybolt and the Psycrush GX. It does 120 damage. That is a super powerful card with only 180 HP. But hey. And like I said, so that's something that you'd read in the rules, is you're only able to actually use these GX attacks once per game. So that's what the GX marker is for. Once you put down your GX marker, you cannot pick it back up again. A lot of the trainer cards seem to be the same in each of these decks, which, you know, there are trainer cards that you tend to favor in your decks. Like I have in my deck that I'm building, I have some Hows, I have some Marnies, which aren't in this. I didn't see any. But I've built my deck around Alolan Executor and Rowlet, the tag team cards. And of course I have, oh, they got a Mew in here too, so that's pretty neat. And let me show you the Mewtwo there in the corner. Mewtwo's not numbered. That's interesting. Was Pikachu numbered? Pikachu was numbered, but Mewtwo, they didn't number the cards. I wonder if that was a mistake, something they intended to do. I don't know. I've built the deck that I have on the TCGO, and it's been pretty successful. I mean, like I said, it's based around Rillaboom and the 14 Rillaboom, because you've heard me talk about the 14 in my videos a couple times, and the Snivysaur and the Alolan Executor and Rowlet tag team card. And it's super useful because you're pretty much able to set up your whole game there in the very first moves if you have the perfect cards go out. This wouldn't be an opening if I didn't open something. So I actually... GameStop has been having a buy one, get one 50% off, as well as a 20% off fan favorite collectibles. So I got a couple build and battle boxes, and this is the Sword and Shield build and battle box. But also, the day that I am filming this, I have spent most of my day editing my church's online VBS that we are doing this next week, or this past week on the day that this is posted. And it's taken a lot of time, a lot of energy, but it has been a whole lot of fun. And I am super excited for all the things that God will do in that experience. So here we go. We got a Chinchino, the Sword and Shield Chinchino promo pre-release. Let's get into here and see what we got. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Got that for you, code card. We got some Galarian Meowth, Rotom Bike, Quick Ball, Hop, Professor's Research, Pawniard, Bisharp, Minchino, Quick Ball, Professor's Research, Marnie, Galarian Zigzagoon, Linoon, Obstagoon. So it's kind of like a preset for a Steel and Dark deck with some pretty good cards, I'd say. The Zigzagoon, Linoon, and Obstagoon line is a very playable combination that has been doing really well from what I understand. So here we go, we got a Sword and Shield base set pack. Throwing that, and we got a dark green card. There's a code, 1, 2, 3. This is typically the trick I use on TikTok, which is 3 and 3, just because I'm able to keep track of what is going on based off of when I'm just talking and, you know, hanging out with y'all, and when the reverse holo is going to come, because I'll see an energy card. And see, so I wasn't paying attention, but we got a reverse holo Chinchino, and our rare is a Poltergeist. Let's get into our next pack. I think these come with 4, so we got the Zamazenta. I want to say it should be one of each pack art. Ooh, let's see what we got. Ooh, that hit me in the forehead. But yeah, this is the card trick I typically use on TikTok, just because it helps me keep on my game a little more. So Mantine, Dottler, Corvisquire, Krabby, Grookey, Mudbray, Hoot Hoot, Pinchurin, Regatta Fighting Energy. Our reverse holo is a Croagunk, and our rare is a Lapras V. I've been pulling a lot of these, but that's cool because I'll get a player set, and I'm fine with that. Got the sword. We got Zacian. Wanted to say Zamazenta, but I knew that was incorrect. That was a little stubborn. We got another green and white. Let's see what this one gives us. Did y'all see that? It boomeranged. I've been watching too much Avatar: The Last Airbender, so when that happened, all I could think of was Sokka yelling that his boomerang always comes back. Galvantula, Air Balloon. That is such a good show. It's just so good. It's so kind. It's got a whole lot that we can still learn from it. We got a Fire Energy. Reverse holo is a Gossiflower, and our rare is a Holo Cinderace. We got our last pack. Let's get some last pack magic out of this Snorlax VMAX pack right here. Ooh, brutal. We got 3 to the front. And then we got 1, 2, 3. 1 to the ish front. We got Heatmore, Metal Saucer, Quick Ball, Clobbopus, Cottony, Chutol, Rhyhorn, Rookidee. Our Psychic Energy, our reverse holo is a Mudsdale, and our rare to end the video is a Lapras. So we got the Lapras and we got the Lapras V. That's pretty dope. Just a super quick recap. Of course, we went over the Battle Academy new TCG board game, and those are our rares for the day. Poltergeist regular, Lapras regular, Cinderace holo, and a Lapras V. Thank you everybody for watching. Let me know in the comments, do you think the Pokemon Battle Academy is worth the money? It's $19.99 at Target. I think that's super worth the money. You get 3 really good decks. You get to learn how to play the TCG in a more advanced style, introducing the GX attacks for a pretty good price. And, you know, it never hurts to have some more pre-made decks that you can play with your friends in a nice, solid, and rugged board to play it on. A nice, rugged playmat makes all the difference because it's not flimsy, your cards aren't sliding around. So with all that being said, thank you for joining me here at the PokéChurch, a place where all are welcome. My name is Marshall, the PokePastor, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace!